Trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Monday, the 5th of December. These are the charts of the day. Well, it wasn't a great day on Wall Street, but a lot of individual stocks did pretty well. And we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. Let's hope it's a turnaround Tuesday. Anyway, we'll start off with Beat, which had the big run in September, taking it from like $1 all the way up to almost $7. Then the big consolidation wedge that took 6 weeks to develop, it broke out, it backed and filled, it retested the moving averages and the breakout point, and now starting to bounce again. If this gets over the 5, 10, 15 range, and it may do it as early tomorrow, we might see 6 3/4, even 8. Those will be the next targets for it. I like the look of it. Stay tuned, we're going to find out. CAAS, wow, what a move this has had out of a coil. And I'm not sure why I missed this one, but normally when I see a coil that takes a couple, 3 months to develop and then it breaks out with volume picking up, I'm in. Unfortunately, I didn't, and this stock has gone from 4 to 8. It may be a little long in the tooth currently. Looking at a weekly chart, you'll see that there's some resistance just ahead of about 880. And then beyond that, we have that spike up 13, 14 range. I'm not sure it goes that far, that quickly, but in any case, and it's, can be thin and it can be wild. Traded 486,000. And that's a lot of volume for the stock. Just keep an eye on it and see if momentum carries any further, as Chinese stocks are ripping it right here. CGC, this is now 5 days in a row, actually 6 days in a row up, and 8 out of 9, with big volume the last 2 days on a breakout. It's the highest level at CGC seen since early June, nearly 6 month, 6 month base pattern breakout. And at this point, I'm looking for a move that takes us to 5.5 and 6 3/4. Dbgi with a huge volume day, 27.6, jumping almost 34%. And look for another move to about 7 1/4, a half area. That's your next target. EH exploding 2 days in a row now, from 420 to almost 8, nearly doubling 2 days. Volume was 13.7 million, never seen before in this stock. So we can see that this may be a breakout day for the stock. And your next resistance and test comes at just under 8. That was, matter of fact, we may get through that tomorrow and then run into that 9 and 11 range. Those are your targets going forward. KIRK popped out after a long downtrend. This is a beautiful chart for a long time. Then it rolled over with the market. Double bottom, base, breakout. It did pull back late in the day, so our entry wasn't great. But quite frankly, I think the stock will see 5 3/4, 6 3/4, and eventually 9 or 10. KOLD, boy, with nat gas coming down, the KOLD ultra short natural gas been really running up late. It's now up 7 days in a row. Actually, I consider it 8. It's gone from a low of 1033 to double to 2088. And right now, it looks like momentum can carry us at 2527 is on my next target. LYTS, beautiful long-term base, breakout. Surge, hardly a pullback, a little coil here, and engulfing reversal, bullish day today with support at 11 1/4 and a target of 13 3/4. Mlco, this gaming stock now up for 6 days in a row, and you can see that move is taking it from 6.5 to almost 10. 980 was the high today. My target on momentum going forward is 11.5. MSOS with marijuana stocks coming into the forefront. This has taken a long-term declining tops line and broken out today, including lateral price resistance and out of a base with big volume. 11.9 million is big for this stock. Looks to me now like your next target is going to be somewhere around 17 and then 20. NEO also coming out of a base, the V bottom array, the extension exploded and then wedged. This week and last week, it's coming out of that wedge by moving from 9 3/4 to 12.5. A little bit of resistance up here. You can get this one through 13. You might see a run at 14 3/4 and a gap fill at 16.5. OPRA coming out of a long-term downtrend as well. Popped and wedged and today exploded. From 508 to 570, finished 554 at 48 cents. Wouldn't say exploded, but popped. Volume is thin. This is a thinly traded stock, but if we can get to this base pattern, you might see 6.5. You might see 7 3/4. RVP's, we've been on my bullish list since I saw a breakout in August. Falling wedge, we noted. There's your breakaway move. That's the next rate of swing, I believe. Look at that run up, pull back, run up, pull back, and now it's ready to go again, it looks like. Coming off the bottom of the channel near the 50-day moving average, the next target, 8 3/4, more than double. Sigma Lithium, nice recovery off its trend line as well. Big run up for the last 8 sessions. Has taken it from 27.5 to 36, 37.5 actually. So 10 points. It's up against resistance. The next target is 39 and 44. SHP, 2 big days in a row, SHPH. Today's volume, 36 million shares, up another 21%. We might see this extend into the 5 and 6 range. STIM has been beautiful upward trend since this V bottom, the right-hand extension. There's your breakout. The run from 3.5 to 6 3/4, 680 tells me we're not done. 8 1/4, 9.5 maybe targets. DH, which has been on my weekly list every week for the last 6 weeks, 7 weeks, months. You can see the pop 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and it's coming out again. My target was mid-range at 19.5 3/4, and then upper 20s. Another marijuana stock into the forefront is TLRY. Coming out of a base today was a key day for it. It's traded 65 million shares and jumped another 4.5%. My target is 5 1/4.5, and then we're looking at 6.5, 7. And finally, VLN balance coming out of the base pattern. It's already broken its declining top sign. Take a look at this. 5 days in a row and 10 out of 11, the stock has been up. It's gone from 361 to today's high at 551, and a beautiful move into resistance. Now, if it backs and fills and flags, your next target is going to be 7. That's a quick look at some of the real preferred stocks that I like and the patterns I like at techtrader.com. Stay tuned.